I thought we executed our game plan, pretty well. The challenge to our guys at halftime, they had 6 offensive rebounds for 10 points. Other than that, I thought we guarded extremely well. In the second half, they only had 2 offensive rebounds, and maybe that's because they shot the ball a little bit better. That little slip ball screen was giving us some problems, but the reality of it was, I thought their seniors jumped up and made a lot of tough shots at the end of the game, and they closed it down. I liked the way we competed. I liked the shots that we got. I mean, that 3 and 5 was tough. I love the way our guys responded, and it's easy to get focused on results, and it is a results-driven business. But I do think we're getting a lot better and we're improving. Ultimately we want to peak at the right time. We know we got a tough game coming up. Want to try to get healthy. We're not there with our entire team right now, and so hopefully we can get healthy. I'm sure I'll get questions about it, but again, I think we will. I'm optimistic about that, and so we can get healthy by the end of the year. Hopefully have a good game against Bradley, and then go gear up for a tournament.
Aaron, you've been in this position before, late in the year, where maybe the results aren't there, but you're trending it. Do you feel confident going into next week right now?
Oh, for sure. I definitely feel very confident going into next week, especially after last couple of games. I think that we're trending the right way. I think that we played Loyola the way that we wanted to. Obviously, you're never happy with a loss, but I thought just looking at film, we looked good, and then I felt like our first game against Evansville, we looked pretty good. And our second game against Evansville, I thought we could have done a little bit better, but we still did a lot of good things. And then I felt like we looked pretty solid against Drake. So I think overall we just have to continue to get better just over the next week and a half or so, because we were in this situation before, and we made a run. So I think it's just about taking each and every day and just taking it each and every day for what it is. It's just a day to get better.
Kevion, 2,000 points. Not a lot of people even get to 1,000. What does 2,000 mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, it just shows my work ethic. A lot of work I put in is paying off. Feels good though. It's been a long time coming, and I appreciate these guys finding me and putting me in the right position to score. So it's a good accomplishment.
Pretty solid applause. I mean, game stop, standing ovation. You've only been around here for a couple months, and what has this place meant to you in your college basketball journey?
Yeah, I get a lot of support. Fans show a lot of love for me. I appreciate that, for them just welcoming me with open arms, and it's just I got to keep working and appreciate the fans.
What were you feeling in that moment? I mean, that was a pretty big 3 at the time, and
honestly, I didn't even know I hit 2,000 at that point. But it was nice to have support behind me and all the fans.
Matt, I know you're going to touch on Kevion a bit out there, but for him to come in and seamlessly transition into this, just what can you say about him?
Well, I think everyone can respect hard work. I mean, and again, I'm not just trying to gas him up out there in front of people. I mean, the young man will be here tomorrow shooting. I mean, he has an unbelievable work ethic, and it's not a surprise that someone that's probably very under-recruited in high school sticks it out, comes here, has success. When you put the work in, success generally follows, and confidence follows. And so we've asked him to do a ton this year too. I mean, he's playing 2 positions, and guarding different positions. I mean, I think he played the 3, 4, and 5 for us tonight, or and then multiple times this game he brought the ball up the court as like a point guard. So very versatile, very good, and 2,000 points is a heck of a lot of points, and I'm glad he got a lot of them here.
And Aaron, just emotions of playing at the Arc for the final time. What has that meant to you?
Well, it's definitely a weird feeling. Everyone. I talked to a couple people just about their senior nights. Just past players from Valpo and what it's kind of meant, and they all say it's just a weird feeling. And I've been happy with all the memories, even the memories of like Marcus Golder hitting that shot against Illinois State, to even just the memories of playing in Canada, playing in the Bahamas. So when this is coming to an end, it's a weird feeling. But it's not, for me, it's not really a sad feeling. It's kind of just a weird feeling knowing that I'm not going to play an official college game here again.
Aaron, what's most impressive about Kevion in the year you've gotten to know him?
I would say, like Coach said, I mean, he's definitely someone who I was really shocked when he first came here that, you know, he was playing Division II. I have not seen very many guys really that could score as good as him. Even guys, you know, that I play with in the Big East, in the Valley, like I haven't seen very many guys that could, you know, score the ball like him. So that was the first thing that shocked me. And then, with, you know, obviously, like Coach said, he puts in a lot of work and he's able to do a lot of things like guard multiple positions, which is, you know, it's really hard, especially throughout the course of the season. So those are two things that I really think, you know, really stick out about Kevion.
Kevion, maybe first impressions of Aaron when you met him?
Yeah, he was kind of, I thought he was kind of a quiet guy, but he actually is very opinionated, and, you know, he talks a lot about, you know, just anything. He'll talk about anything and argue anything. And if you want to have a good conversation and sit down with him, he'd definitely be a go-to guy for me.
I don't want to leave Trevor out, but what was your first impressions of Trevor when he got here?
So I mean, my first impression of him has definitely changed over from the first week to the second week. He's definitely someone who, he's definitely a strong-spirited person. He's definitely someone who, you know, he's gonna do each and every single thing to make sure that he gets an edge. Whether you're competing, whether you're just, you know, just walking around, he's gonna make sure that he, you know, finds a way to win and compete. He's definitely got like that kind of, they call him Trey Mamba, so he definitely has like a Mamba mentality for sure.
Anything to add, Kevion?
Yeah, he's a fighter. I kind of knew Trev before coming here, and you know I was excited to play with him. And yeah, he's a good player on and off the court. He showed me a lot. So yeah, he competes.
Matt, trying to step away from the result of the game. Senior night's bittersweet. I mean, you're invested in these guys not just for the time they're here. But what does it mean to see them grow up in a way?
Well, again, college basketball's changed a lot, right? And so, you know, we have two seniors with us that, you know, worked with us last year. And again, you know, anytime players leave your program, you know, there's opportunities for other guys to come in. And again, I've been extremely blessed to have, you know, Kev and Trev here for a year. Again, I think that the leadership that both of them have been displayed has been just awesome. And then, you know, Aaron is, again, a guy that's meant like the world to me, because, you know, he's stuck with it here. Good times, bad times. I mean, he is just, and he's been an everyday guy. I ask these guys to be everyday people. And Aaron is the same no matter what, and he's going to show up, he's going to give you good work ethic, he's going to do whatever you ask him to do. And as a coach, I mean, that's really all I can ask for. And so he's had obviously, you know, a crazy amount of roles, and even like what I was saying out there, I mean, his ability to step in and be a point guard the last couple games was huge for us. I thought he did a really good job. You know, we couldn't run a lot of sets. You know, it was like, oh, wait, what do I do in that? Well, okay, you haven't practiced it much, and we haven't had practice time to go over that stuff. So, but again, it's a no excuse mentality, everyday mentality, and it's just meant the world for 4 years.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.